it's us.
Hello.
We did it.
Looks like you might need to reshare the game.
Did it go bork?
It said the stream ended.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
It's also a liar because I'm looking at the stream.
When I think it's when ABC Murder goes incognito for too long, it's like, I'm sad.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, I get it, me too, but...
So, welcome back to Quandary Quest, everybody. Let me see if I get this right. Where we are trying to solve mysteries and definitely not doing crimes.
Definitely not. I would never. I will insult the cabbage woman, though.
We do have to apologize. Shenanigans happened last week, so we're going to have to speed run the intro to this game.
Yes. As Quick Step, also known as whoever the main person is, we know it's Quigley. His secret identity.
Hercule Poirot, I think, is the way that they say it. Poirot.
Yeah. Oh god, our okay, ego points. I knew.
Oh right. And chat, as always, if I sound weirder than normal, you let me know.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Hey, Cole, the background that you gave me looks rad. I'm just looking at it over here. I'm like, I need to
the little
get
glow
that from you. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Come back to me. Okay. All right, shall we jump in and we'll just kind of work on our ego points and not piss off the vegetable woman?
Oh yeah, we can change those decisions, can't we?
Yeah. Oh, that music did not fade out. It was like, you're done here.
Game, if I can do a fade out, you can do a fade out.
Yeah, and it froze here last time too, and it scared me. Let's reminisce about our last run and how well we did.
Never happened. No one can prove that it happened.
It's true.
Literally, no one can prove that it happened. There's no archive.
Some post for you, Poirot.
Mr. Hercule Poirot. You fancy yourself, don't you, at solving mysteries that are too difficult for our poor thick-head British police? Let us see, Mr. Clever Poirot, just how clever you can be. Perhaps you'll find this nut too hard to crack. Look out for handover on the 21st of the month. Yours extra. A, B, C.
Oh, it's some sort of joke.
Maybe. But please remind me to inform Chief Inspector Japp.
Remember how happy we were that inspector's name wasn't terribly problematic?
Yes. It's the little things.
The orchestra got excited.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Oh. Are we outright just seeing the murderer?
I don't know, because here's the thing. I thought previously... you'll notice that I don't always pay attention, so I thought the letter was from the, like, detectives being like, yo, we don't know. Let's get a detective.
Right. We figured that out eventually, right?
Yes.
That it was actually someone taunting Poirot.
Yeah, but we don't know who this person is, and he has, like, a head wound or bad hair, or both.
A bad hair wound.
Hi there, pirates. Good to see you.
It's here, Poirot. The murder took place in this street.
The murder.
Place indeed.
Tout à fait, Hastings. The streets of Andover are in a terrible state.
Look, there's Chief Inspector Japp. He's talking with a policeman.
Let us try not to get our shoes wet.
Part of the mystery is, what just happened? I wasn't listening. I feel attacked.
I'm not going to lie. When I'm streaming something, if I miss something, I will really quickly on my channel hit the clip button and play back what the heck I just missed.
That's a good plan.
No, it also means I have a bunch of clips I have to delete after each stream.
That's fair. That's fair. we were playing, what was it? Sonic's All-Star Transformed Racing the other night.
Ooh, that's a good game.
And it moved so fast. And it wasn't until like when I was racing, I was like just focused on everything, and then when I was watching Edgo race, I saw all these other paths that I didn't see, and I was just like, oh god, tunnel vision is real. And then I tried to imagine
mess you up.
what it would be like with streamer brain too. There's no way. There's no way. Look at this guy's mutton chops.
They're serious.
They look very good.
Or at least he's serious about them. One of the two.
I would say maybe a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Lady has a nice hat.
She does.
Don't dilly-dally, Poirot. Jap will be waiting for us.
All right, let's
make a reference that I don't know that anyone here is going to get, but dilly-dally, silly-shally. No, excuse me, shilly-shally.
Over here. It's Hastings and Poirot.
Over
you
here.
missed the 9 o'clock train?
We took the 10:30. Luckily, the service is good to Andover.
So, Chief Inspector, what do we have?
The victim is called Alice Asher. She owned this tobacco shop. She was killed yesterday with a blow to the back of the head.
At what time?
Let me just check.
I always say, let me just check and look off into the distance to think about it. Observe. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna find the clues. Let me find the clues.
Is Jap being too relaxed? Let us find the clues that prove it.
Thank you, Vicarian. I appreciate you.
Slight smile. I still think this is a wound.
What?
His wrist, the shadow on it just looks...
Oh, yeah. It's
suspicious.
It's a weird Shin Megami Tensei art style thing.
I bet he thinks he's already caught the culprit.
The last customer to see Mrs. Asher alive left her shop at 5:30.
5:30.
The body was found at around 11 in the evening by an officer doing his rounds. The shop door was open. That's what alerted him.
Weird.
Had anything been taken?
A little tobacco maybe, but you'd hardly murder for a few smokes. There's nothing of any real value in the shop.
Excuse me.
What type of woman was Mrs. Asher?
In her 50s. Married but separated. No children.
A husband?
Aha, Franz Asher, the husband. Alcoholic and violent. It's said that he regularly insulted his wife and threatened to kill her.
Disrespectful. All right. Should we...
I mean, you make the choice.
It is too obvious.
A little too easy, don't you think?
You like complications, don't you? Well, this time you may be disappointed.
Hardly murder for a few smokes.
May I examine the crime scene?
Have you met me?
Of course, old chap.
I'll be with you in a minute, Poirot.
Poirot? Is he a... He likes pyrotechnics. Hey, help. Just let me click.
This fruit and vegetable shop has a front row seat. Therefore, an employee might have noticed something.
Oh, so she's not out yet.
Mm-mm.
I thought we just did it in whatever order. I guess we must investigate inside first.
Yeah. I'm also gonna do a quick... Hi, Sinistar. How are you? It's good to... Oh, I broke it. It's back.
Oop.
It's fine. It's fine. Nothing to see here.
I hunger. Hey, Sinister. Sorry. Every time I see the name.
You got to.
Run. Wait, hold on. I can make that better. Keep going.
I was waiting for run, coward.
Yep.
Hey, Greg.
It's not just any railway guide. It's an ABC.
Thank you for the... Did it flag... Oh, it flagged coward. I was like, run? Let's see.
It's open at the letter A.
Andover.
There are no prints on the book.
Who's chatting with me? It's Silver Streak. Didn't we played Phasmophobia together, yeah? Was that right?
Who's a what?
Like, forever ago.
I mean, I think so.
Phasmophobia with
Red
Sinister?
liquid is oozing
I mean, we've
out.
played Phasmophobia together numerous times, so it's
I know.
entirely possible.
No, it's just some strawberries that are losing their juice. They probably come from the fruit and vegetable shop opposite.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
The counter
handprints.
is covered with fingerprints all on top of one another. Unfortunately, it will not be possible to use them.
Come on, use your imagination. And then... There's no... Look at it. Look at it. Nope. What's over here?
The place is unusually tidy for a crime scene.
I always straighten up my crime scene. Hello?
Okay, I've got it now.
What?
I hunger. Run, cowards.
That's very good.
There we go.
How did you do that?
I have a thing called voice mod, which is wonderful.
That was well done, indeed. You play...
It also means I can get
Nothing
lost in this
suggests
game.
Arcadia.
any sign of a fight.
Hello?
My
Hello?
crime scenes are... Oh, there's the echo. Love it. This murder?
It lets me do a lot of silly things.
My crime
Anyway.
scenes are always a bit tidy is certainly a flex.
Yeah!
Ooh, Robot Spacer wants to know if you're a Decepticon, though, which is...
She just has
I
one
mean, hold
wound
on.
the
I
back
can make
of the
that
head.
happen too.
There are no other wounds or signs of a struggle.
I'm waiting for it.
This poor woman's head is resting in a very even-shaped pool of blood.
Thank you.
She has a packet of play cigarette next to her hand. Did she drop it when she fell?
So disrespectful.
The body is hidden by the counter and is not visible from the tobacco shop store. Many customers must have thought that Mrs. Asher had popped out. I can't see any other mark on the floor.
I like that the new... I haven't seen any of the Transformer movies because I haven't cared, which I is surprising for myself. I know. But the Beast Wars one that they're starting to make is very exciting for me.
I can't tell if this is more Soundwave or more Megatron. You get to decide on that one.
Ooh. My gut was Megatron.
Anyway, sorry. Distractions.
Yeah.
Back to the speed
The
run.
door is locked.
Michael Bay can eat stuff.
I mean, some of those movies were very good, but it was like only 2 out of the 6 they made.
I like Michael Bay as a menace. Okay.
The till does not appear to have been touched.
Okay. Well, we're speedrunning 8.
Hello, Tails.
A
Tales of
mechanism.
a Valkyrie. Good day. Hail and well met, traveler. Can we open? Because I mean, I think I remember what the number is, but open.
The till is
852.
full of money.
Yes!
But there is something strange.
I would like to go. Boop, 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 boop. Nothing moves here. Okay, beautiful. Get me out of here. I would like to go to here. There's too many buttons. Puzzle speed strats. Got
This
that
must
key.
be the key to the back of the shop.
Look at my ego points. Maybe that's what... Do you think anyone has used
The
ego
door is
points
locked.
for channel points? One clue available? From
The
what?
door is locked.
You have a key.
Maybe.
Oh wait, do I have to...
There are cigarettes packets in a mess on the shelf.
I had to get that last clip.
Yep.
So, Poirot, any news?
No, Pyro, any news? I don't move my
guide
mouth.
with no fingerprints, but prints all over the counter.
Normally, the
He
tobacco
does.
shop
It's just
does
the
not
mustache
sell
hides
ABC guides.
Exact. Mon ami, could you have a word with the neighbors? Some may have seen something.
Okay.
Of course, my
I've
friend.
had my
I'll do
fun.
it
That's
straight
disabled
away.
voice mod.
I have to say, the attitude of every character in this game makes me want to punch them in the face.
I mean,
Which, like, I can say that's a me problem. No, we don't need to, for the love of God, good sir, we don't need to look at the body.
I think the thing is that the idea is that like Poirot and his friend and the cop are very familiar with one another, so they're okay with being direct.
Yeah.
Vicarian.
What? The cabbage lady is definitely punchable. Well, she was being a real dingus.
I can't say the word that
Blood.
Mary Kish would say because I would be very mad with myself, but she was being unkind.
Did Alice Asher
Bitchy?
suffer from nosebleeds?
No, it's a C word that even though
Oh.
I've heard it said a lot, I'm not going to say it.
Yeah. I like
An inscription in
fetch.
German.
Fetch is a good word,
Souvenir of our
I
honeymoon
can't.
in the Black Forest.
It just cracks me
Joy
up because
Alice
like you see the
forever,
chat
Franz
freeze
Asher.
when Mary screams it out in
The
the middle of the
Ashers
street.
were a lovely couple.
but it's
when they were-
true. I have been there, and then I'm like, oh, which like I'm unfazed when a lady uses it towards a lady. Let's do this damn puzzle.
What a strange box.
What thinking? What do scratches mean? Cats.
You remember.
Cats. Yes. Speed. Agility. Nimbleness. Like a cat. Click. Click.
This button appears to activate the mechanism.
We are killing it.
No, it was already killed. We're here to solve why. Har har har.
Har, har, har. Wait. Hello?
Yeah, Vicarian, and that's why she's used to saying it. Mary lived in Australia for quite some time. I'm not used to saying it, but I'm used to hearing it because I grew up in a very Irish family.
Okay. You have to click on the side to be able to move it. You can't just, like, move it.
Click and drag, yeah. That's probably to avoid, like, you accidentally activating something while rotating the box.
And getting moited.
Or like, just solving the puzzle without actually realizing how you solved it.
Can't say I've ever been there. That's not me. That's not my life.
That should do it.
I was playing, World of Warcraft earlier, and I had a quest that it was just like, do this thing. But there was no visual prompt telling me what to do, like whether it was like use an item, do whatever. I didn't have anything in my inventory. So I literally just WASD'd around and just did left and right clicks, and eventually it worked, and I can't tell you how I did it, and it sucks. I have no idea what happened. But
One of these days...
I won. But I won the game. Hello?
A necklace of bright blue stones.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember this.
Yeah.
The
Are we gonna,
grabbing hand
is
is
this game
awfully
randomized? Are we
broken.
gonna find out? Like,
To
I remember
my
this.
dear Aunt Alice.
and the crying niece.
Have you found anything?
Yeah, sir. A puzzle. Where have you been?
The victim has a niece. We must
His
find
puzz
her.
juice is weak.
God, shitty puzz juice. Sir, wait, no, stop. Sir? Sir?
I've finished
Wow,
with the
did you
subject.
Oh, you were fighting with
I've
it
finished
just
with
a
the
little
subject.
No, we're finished. No, but there was a necklace in there, you asshole. Nope. I'm gonna interrupt you now, you bastard.
This
did
interior
you-
is very simple.
Shit's weak. Oh my god.
bit. Did we
Oh.
do this before too?
Yes.
Okay.
We did. I was just, oh my, just zoom in.
Modest crockery. Modest crockery.
Yes. Would you like my modest crockery?
Mrs. Asher lived very simply.
Oh, that's right. I made the joke that I'm a modest crockery.
You did.
That's what it was.
Hold on.
Well, quote-unquote joke. Ah, yes, Edgar, I agree. Mary going little bitch is very good. Her and Mike have a good...
I'm just a crock. Oh my god. Mary's energy playing Resident Evil 8, and then it's so good, but Mike is so not helpful, and then she'll be like,
no!
And then she'll be like, is this okay? And like, it's just
She's like, yeah, sure. And he's busy like thinking of a joke for 3 minutes from now.
Yeah. And like her panic is, it resonates with me in a way. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Wow.
Faint sound as if something was knocked.
Speed strats. Okay, well, we had a thing happen. Now I have to go.
Oh, and I remember right.
stare
We
at
had
birds.
we couldn't figure out what this was, but it ended up being all the things on the sides.
Stupid birds.
We need to match them up.
Okay. Let me see the bird. It's upside down. Great. Upside down bird, and left bird. Upside down left bird. Upside down.
You're not wrong, Mike. Although, like Mike himself from the few chats that I've had, he's a really good dude. He's just off the cuff, 99.99998 repeating times. Like him and Dan Reichert in the same room is chaos unbridled, and people didn't realize that because they'd only heard of Mike when he was on the Beastcast, and he was exceptionally reserved on the Beastcast.
Yes. Apparently,
and then the first time you watched Kanini, it's like, oh no, he's talking about dead fetuses.
Or taxidermy.
Yep, of dead fetuses.
Yes, he is a dude. Can you read the label, sir?
Laudanum.
No, not. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
There it is. Fucking hell.
Mrs. Asher and Dover Morley Laboratory, London. It's strange to find such an elaborate medicine from a leading London laboratory in the home of such a modest woman.
Hey, she likes her medicine, okay?
Or she's been to wherever amnesia takes place and is worried about getting stuck there again.
Yeah, that's
From
true.
Mr. Adam Flint, Royal Bank, Eastfield Road, Andover. To Mrs. Alice
Andover.
Asher, 5 Bishops Road, Andover. Dear Mrs. Asher, further to your request of 12 February 1935, I have informed my superiors of your wish to apply for a loan to acquire the lease of the shop you rent from Mr. Fairfax. Despite the seriousness of your case, I regret to inform you that your request has been denied. The amount of your personal contribution, £11, is not high enough and represents too small a part of the final transaction. I remain at your disposal for any questions. Adam Flint.
Sinister.
Mrs. Asher's meager savings were not enough for her to own the tobacco shop, but will largely cover her funeral costs.
I just realized
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Oh yes, I forgot about our gray
Little gray
cells. I just saw that I like the pattern of my last two follows. One has Gray Skull in the name, which is very good for me, and the other one has Thundar, like the Thundercats from yeah. I feel very good about
How did He-Man and the Thundercat they were on the same time, right? How did they never cross over? How did that happen?
In 2017, they had a comic crossover. I only have half the issues.
But
I think. I don't know.
The cartoons were exactly.
Kia.
Keep going.
Golly G. Wilkers, thank you for that sweet follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Thundercat Zone. I don't know what this voice is, but I'm using my little gray cells to... Wait, how much money is that if it doesn't cover the shop, but enough for a funeral? Yeah. Is theft the motive of the crime? Body found. No objects of value for sale in the shop. Well, that's...
Just gonna click this button over here. Nothing. Keep going. You're good.
Wait, what just happened? What just happened?
Nothing.
There is no sign of a struggle, and the tea
Silver.
has not
Focus on your
forced
business
or
here.
emptied.
Nothing.
I think
Thanks,
I've looked
Silver.
everywhere here.
You got it.
Let us see if I can find any more information in the shop's surroundings.
Besides, Kia needed the Skeletor.
You need the Skeletor emote. Can everyone have animated emotes now?
No, partners only.
Fuck, because
At least right now, it's in a
One
testing
day.
phase. Supposedly,
one day
so.
that Skeletor will laugh.
Yeah.
One day. When I'm old
I
enough.
want to get, if they do ever let affiliates do it, I want to get the bee shrugging
Thanks,
emote to be
Sinistar.
animated.
Maybe kick off a hype train, y'all are buck wild.
I mean, I can make that happen.
Silver.
Oh.
Oh.
See, Wesley and Mayday agree.
Oh, hold on.
Quick, while she's dealing, or while he's there dealing with this. Lose my brain.
What?
How did
Silver.
that not start it? Wait, what? What is going on here? Let me fix that. Why is it?
What?
One more. One more. Right? Is that the math? Am I doing the math right? No, I'm not doing the math right. You all are on your own then.
Thanks, Silver.
It's fine.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Hope you like pizza and the Ninja Turtles yelling cowabunga.
It'll be a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't
Thanks,
need to hear
y'all.
us anyway. We're gonna find out that Cole
Sinistar!
has that they
damn
have
it.
the
Oh my god.
hype train turned off.
I wouldn't even know. I don't even. Oh my god.
4 pence a letters, a
Ugh.
lovely
Oh, right. Okay.
letters,
All right,
4
folks.
I
We're
love
getting back to
pizza
where we were.
yelling cowabunga. Oh my god. Thanks,
We
y'all.
We should think about.
I like Vicarian just you.
We should. We'll talk later. Never mind. That's not important for right now.
Okay.
Let's see how we not piss off this lady.
Let's be. Oh wait. Let's scope her out.
This woman appears to be a smoker.
Oh wow, how observant. Look at the cigarette. Look at the other cigarette paraphernalia. Wow. Vicarian, that was directed at the cabbage lady. to
She's a big
clarify.
smoker. She must have been a customer at the tobacco shop.
I'm sorry. What the fuck?
I'm trying to do math and figure out why it's not. We have 10. It should be right?
Silver!
What? What?
Sinistar, thank you. Y'all, you guys, thank you. Y'all are too kind.
Everyone agrees that OKRetroZone, aka Cole, that they deserve it. But also, I'm trying to figure out why the heck the hype train's not activated.
I don't know.
'Cause that's
And I'm sorry?
that's 15. Whatever.
Do you want me to look?
That's my cutoff. Like 10 is my cutoff. So.
Yeah, I would say thank you. And I wouldn't even know how to turn it on or off.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Ask what her...
So what did we say before?
I think we asked
about the
price
prices of lettuces, and then okay, so let's just go with the actual questions that are relevant.
Did you know Alice Asher well?
And for starters, who are you?
I'm Hercule Poirot, the detective.
Wait, and it's level... And it's level 3?
Yeah, something was broken with the hype train. But it's fine. You get a level 3 hype train.
I don't think I've ever had a hype train.
Well, now you do.
Wow!
Whoa! Let's go!
Y'all are fucking buck wild. Thank you.
Everyone agreed. I said OK Retro deserved it, and they agreed that
200
OK
isn't
Retro
a
deserved
move. That was sinister. No, but I didn't hear it. Did you type something? I did. Maybe it's coming? I don't know.
it. And level 4. Oh, the other thing that I love right now, all of the hype emotes that are there right now are pet related.
Ooh.
I got some earlier today. That was that. And...
Whoa! Let's go!
Anyway, I don't remember what we did last time.
Well, I think we asked her nicely to cooperate, but should we accuse her?
Sure. If that's what we did last time, let's do the other one.
I do not quite understand. You work next door to each other, but you do not see each other?
It's true. I didn't see her all day.
I think we also unlocked an emote. I don't know if I just for the channel. Yeah,
because it's what 25 points for 26 points for
you
3.
silly little bean. Yep.
I know that you went to the tobacco shop yesterday.
Well,
excuse me.
No, don't accuse her of murder.
It is your duty to tell me if you saw something unusual.
who do you think you are telling me what to do?
I think we've ended up in the same place.
So she's just a bitch no matter what.
Well, we did get a different path there, so I'm wondering if there was a way to navigate it, but we'll figure it out.
A bottle of poor quality vinegar. The smell could awaken the dead.
Okay, bye. Thanks everyone
Hey,
for the fun times.
Is the greengrocer causing trouble? I'll sort her out.
No, please leave her, Chief Inspector.
Oh.
I'll get her to talk later.
I found the victim's niece. She's waiting for you in the back of the shop.
Thank you, mon ami. I'll question her.
What is... never mind.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Huh. No, that's shit. Right?
The med is shit. Yes.
Killed on site. Yes. Well... Yes.
I just caught your live now.
Oh, weird.
What?
You must have lost connection. Your bot just said you went live again.
Mrs. Asher was killed here. The absence of
I
marks
have
in the shop
34
and the
dropped
shape of the
frames.
blood stains
Yeah,
indicated
that's
beyond
fine.
the
We're
doubt.
good.
0.6%. Let's go talk to the chick. Please feel free to ask me all your potential French questions. She sounds...
had the body removed out of respect for the victim's niece. His attention is commendable.
The juicy sounds of the tears from the other room are less than ideal. Hi, let's scope you out in a not creepy way, but for the murder way.
He's sincere.
I don't know. It might be a little creepy.
Yeah, handkerchief. Got it. Sad eyes. God, the juice sounds.
She appears to be very upset. She's dressed in mourning. She looks for
I might need context on what you mean by the juice sounds.
She's just like... Those sounds.
Oh, okay.
Juicy.
Okay.
It's like the Juicy Boy sounds. I don't need it. Hello.
You are the person that they created the toggle in Chicory that is wet noises disabled.
Oh. 1,000,000% is why, yeah.
That's all right. That's good. I
are
didn't
very
connect
fond of
that.
your aunt, am I right?
She was the only family I had since my mother died.
Your aunt did not have any children. Is that correct?
I feel like
No.
these are dumb questions.
She was separated from her husband.
What do you think
Sinister.
about Franz Asher, your aunt's husband?
He never left her alone. Poor aunt. She used to drop by all the time and make a scene.
Was your aunt afraid of her husband?
He He shouted a lot, but she wasn't afraid of him. Why, he used to slink away when she turned on him. He was afraid of her, if you like.
I don't even understand this. The doggo. Hold on, I have to click the doggo. I love it. I just had to, I'm sorry I killed the game to click on the dog. I regret nothing.
A cat.
I got a cat.
I approve of the cat.
Ooh.
The judging cat.
Say that divorce would have been a solution.
Did your aunt enjoy good health?
Did she
had
enjoy
a bad throat,
good health?
She was well cared for by a doctor in London.
Does Franz Asher work?
All he's done for years is drink and gamble, but he used to be a very good cabinet
Oh yeah, my
maker.
stream has been up for 5
Where
minutes.
does he live on?
My aunt used to give him
Who
5
knew?
shillings a week.
We'll figure it out.
Ask your
Oh,
friends
we were
first.
going to try and record locally. Whoops.
Oopsie daisies.
We'll be fine. We were in a little bit of a rush to get started. Sorry,
Mhm.
chat.
Ask if Franz forced her to give money. Ask if Aunt had a reason to help her husband. I don't like the wording of either of these, but I feel like I'm going to click on it and it's not going to be how he words it anyways.
I think...
I think we did this one, and she was like, oh no, she
Yeah,
wanted to. I'm going to do this one.
Why did she support such a goods for nothing?
He was her husband. She couldn't leave him with nothing.
I'm glad you got some
I
Agatha.
understand. You have been of great assistance, mademoiselle.
No regrets.
Please take this young lady home.
My pleasure.
Yogurt sounds like a great
Well, this
yogurt
Franz
brand.
Asher does not seem to be quite so dangerous as Jeb says. And since Alice Asher gave him money regularly, it was not in his interest to kill her.
Like a non-dairy yogurt called No Regrets.
Yeah. I'm curious. Someone I follow on Instagram just got, I think it was like a sponsored, like a company sent them pea milk.
I'm sorry, excuse me? What?
Yeah, like milk, milk substitute made
We
from
have to wait for him
peas,
to
and I
sleep it
just
off.
have a lot of questions.
He's
Like
all
P-
yours,
As in
PEA.
the plant, not as
Yeah,
in
like-
the urine.
Yeah,
There must
not
be some way of sobering
Okay.
him up.
Okay.
I wonder what
Yeah,
his
yeah.
wife used to do.
green
He
green
must have scared
peas.
the customers away.
But the calories, I feel that, Kia. I feel it.
He's not in any condition to be questioned.
Coconut
I
yogurt
have to
sounds less
find a
than
way
ideal.
to sober him up. He's not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way to sober him up.
Just smack him.
Can we drop the crockery on him?
Mm.
Oh, wait. What was that hand doing? I have an idea.
Stockings.
What?
The
It's
vinegar.
Alice Asher's notebook.
What? Huh?
This is where we
Lovely.
stopped.
Yes.
The fruit seller has debts too. She will probably be more cooperative thanks to this piece of information.
Mm.
Mary Drower was telling the truth. Mrs.
Couldn't
Asher
start, you should try
regularly
oat
gave
milk.
money
It's
to her
fantastic.
alcoholic
I love
husband.
oat milk. That's what I rock.
It's the only one that gets the texture right.
Almond milk makes my throat itch. And
Yeah,
that
you shouldn't eat that then. That's not a thing that food's supposed to do.
which is weird because I can eat almonds, but for whatever reason almond milk.
Well, keep in mind
not
that
in
you
any
may actually have a
condition
very
to be
mild
questioned.
allergy, but
I
the
have to
stuff
find
used
a
to
way
make
to
almond
sober
milk
him
is
up.
super concentrated.
That's true.
Also, almond milk tastes like water, so no thank you.
Yeah.
Tastes like skim milk. Who the heck would want that? I don't want to substitute for skim milk. I want to substitute for regular milk.
Can I open the
I've
register?
finished with this subject.
No, come on. I want to throw something at him.
I think it's got to be the vinegar.
Yeah.
Yeah, get yourself some vanilla oat milk. Have that with a bowl of cereal, and it's like eating a milkshake.
A
Mmm.
bottle of poor quality vinegar. The smell could
Hey,
awaken
look
the
at that.
dead.
I actually have a note that says, "Hey, vinegar that could awaken the dead."
Wow, where am I going? Did you
Where are you going?
I don't
want to accuse her of murder, so I guess we're going to accuse her of rotten fruit?
Your fruit is rotten.
What? A foreigner dares to say that?
According to the victim's account book, you owed her £10 for tobacco and magazines.
That's a lie. She owed me £1. I swear.
Ask for more explanation.
Now, please be so kind as to explain this.
Look at my account book. Alice owed me £11 for fruit and vegetables. I may have had a slate at her shop, but she had one at mine. She owed me £1. And that reminds me I have to get it back from her niece.
That is quite enough. Your account book has saved you, but I might ask Chief Inspector Japp to throw you in the cells for 1 or 2 nights while he checks your entries. Do you want to go to prison?
Yes.
Prison? Now that's not fair. I haven't done nothing.
In that case, I am counting on your full collaboration.
Ooh, collaboration.
Yes, of course, sir.
Shut her
Listen,
right up.
I didn't kill Alice, I swear. But it's true that I did go to the shop yesterday.
I haven't done nothing.
6 o'clock.
You
She
gotta
left
do
me
it
a
more
note
cocky.
saying she
I
wanted
haven't
some
done
strawberries
nothing.
if I got some.
That was
I
terrible, I'm
received them
sorry.
late, about 6. So I took them over to her.
Wait, what?
But you did not see her.
She wasn't in the shop, so I just put the strawberries on the counter
Ooh.
and left.
Okay. So she was not in the shop at 6, right? That's what she said?
Well, yeah, she was in the shop at 6, didn't see her, but she would have been moited, or at least murdered after that time. So should we ask if
the
she
body wasn't moved, right? So
yeah, but she was killed between 5:30 and 11, right? Is the time frame?
I thought it was between 2:30 and 11. But that means that we know it was at least after 6.
She does look alarmed. Ask if she was alarmed. No,
Sure.
or ask what she saw in the tobacco. I feel like this is like, would it? I think it'd be like, was it weird to not see her? I feel like that's a thing.
You were not alarmed?
I thought Alice had just gone to get her medicine from her room and that she'd be straight back.
You mentioned medicine.
Something for her cough. She used to take it a lot.
Who do you think killed her?
France. Her scoundrel of a husband. He was always after her for something. Well, he's a foreigner. Sorry, sir.
So you're racist.
What I mean is he's German. That's even worse.
I mean,
Did you
Double
see Franz
racist.
Asher enter the
You're a
tobacco
horrible
shop late
person.
yesterday afternoon?
Well, no. But at that time of the day, the streets are packed, and I have better things to do than watch her shop.
wow. I'm taking it.
I'll just borrow your bottle a moment.
Take it. It's what Alice used to sober up her husband. But try not to empty the bottle.
The bottle.
Yeah.
Let us now try and get...
Yeah. New object. Oh.
Now we are in new stuff.
Oh, we have to use our little gray cells. Can we establish the time range during which... Okay. Body was found at 11.
Yep.
Was last seen alive at 5:30 p.m. Wound to the back of the head.
So she left between 5:30 and 6.
Body found at 11.
So Kia's trying to. She is using Chrome's new auto captioning add-in. It's built in auto captions voice as a way to hear both of us basically through captioning until I can figure something out tech-wise.
Gotcha.
And apparently, when I said empty the bottle, it instead translated it to empty the butthole.
Cool.
So there we go.
Pervert.
I appreciate the critique, Chrome.
Okay. Can we reduce the time range?
Yes, absolutely.
She has a wound on the back of her head. Fruits are... Alright.
Go back one. Go to the last one.
This one?
Yes.
Because... yeah?
So she went in at 6 p.m. and didn't see her because the body was already on the ground.
Oh, I see.
So that's even better than what I thought. I thought, oh, she left. No, she was dead in 30 minutes.
Okay, let's go talk to... I'm very non-committal when I walk. I only like to take 3 steps at a time.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind that.
Is not in any condition to be questioned.
Ugh, let me click on the thing and drag it to the thing, and let me do the thing that these games like to do, and I'm gonna do it. Look, boop. Did I do it? No, you bastard.
You gotta drag it onto him, not onto the cabinet.
Boop. Don't you sass me, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Ugh, if someone woke me up with vinegar, I'd be...
I can say without a doubt that
angry.
Mrs.
I
Usher
would
was killed
potentially
between
vomit.
5:05 and 6.
Killed when the street was packed with people. That's
Packed
rather
with
bold.
people.
I've been talking to the neighbors, and...
No one's seen anything? Or rather, it's anything and everything. Am I wrong?
No.
People.
Yeah. We must grill this villain Usher before he falls asleep again.
Let's creep on him.
This man is in rather a bad state.
Boop. Boop. We talk about his bruised knuckles, baby.
This man has been fighting and he smells of alcohol.
Nope, I'm not gonna make that joke. It might make people sad.
Don't make us sad.
Butter him up.
Care for a cigarette, monsieur?
What's that? Scented cigarettes? No thanks.
Bien. I was trying to be friendly, but you are quite right. Let us get down to business. You threatened to kill your wife, and now she is dead.
So what? You shouldn't take things so seriously, sir. Nothing but empty threats. We didn't get on all that badly.
So, if things were going so well with your wife, why did you not live with her?
She was the one that left. Nothing to do with me, sir.
I would go, yeah, like, whatever. Let her get hers, but... yeah.
I don't care if she had a lover. I hope she did.
You can't have treated her very well for her to run away.
No, sir, no. I wouldn't say I'd ever laid a finger on her, but it was only normal. She was my wife.
That? No, fuck you, dude. You go fuck right off
I don't
right
know what
now.
you mean.
Hypocrite.
Yeah, you make fun of him being beat up.
Yeah.
The truth is that someone
do
gave
not.
you a good beating.
Abusers in any form
beating?
can fuck
No
right off this
way.
planet.
All right, he tore my coat and gave me a black eye. You see the state of him.
Very interesting. Who is the other that you struck?
Probably best if I tell you everything.
Silver swearing.
Yesterday afternoon, I met Lord
Do a
Town.
crime now.
We'd bet on a dog fight together.
Oh, good.
An illegal bet, naturally.
Yes, sir. Our dog won.
I would like to crime this man.
Roderick got the money, but he refused to give me my share.
And you fought about it. What time was this?
In the evening, about 6, I think. We were on the other side of town. You see, I couldn't have killed my wife.
Truthful.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Oh, good.
Could be.
Oh, super brain.
The murderer probably pretended to be a customer. He
If we
hit
all
the
get on it,
shopkeeper
it'd
from
be a
behind
crime wave.
as he turned around to serve him. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Oh God,
Oh right, we haven't been checking which ones we can complete, so it's having us complete them when they're required.
It's putting us to work. How do we explain the presence?
The letter. I remember this one. We had done this one. The letter, the guide, and the shelves was the one that we did last time.
Yep. Yes, go on.
The murderer deliberately left behind this ABC as a signature. The absence of fingerprints and the fact that it is open at letter A for Andover leaves little doubt.
Asher's alibi appears to be confirmed. All the same, I'm going to call and check that he did have a fight with this Tanner on the afternoon of the murder. You can never trust this sort of chap.
Wow.
One thing is certain, Asher was a ruffian who used to
He
beat
was a
his
shitbag.
wife.
But he is not very educated. It certainly was not him who wrote the letter signed ABC. Let's resume, Hastings. We know the murderer pretended to be a customer. He did not kill her for money, that appears to be certain.
I agree with you on that point.
And the murderer left an ABC guide as a signature.
Could it
Therefore,
be the
it's likely
doctor
he wrote
from
the letter.
London?
Indeed, but that doesn't explain why and how he did it.
You are quite right.
With a heavy
Why he did
object.
it is a mystery.
Ass.
But as for how he did it, we do know enough to try and reconstruct the events.
To what the events? What did we say? I read it, but how did you say it? This fucking game.
Yeah. Sorry, chat. Yes, those of you that have watched me stream have heard me curse before, but that was a little excessive. I don't truck with abusers, is the way that I would put it. Bullies in any form piss me off.
I never curse,
for
damn
numerous
it.
reasons. Ooh. Alright, kind of course the actions could enable you to. Okay.
Can we talk about this music here?
Serious time.
Dude, but like...
The cellos are going at it.
Yeah, I actually really like the cellos. The tick is annoying. That like little... I wonder what the tick is. You think some wooden spoons?
Could be.
But like, it's like, it sounds like a slightly detuned like piano too. That's just kind of like they're just mushing some keys.
I mean, it could also just be someone like tapping a drumstick on the edge of a drum, like
that
a snare.
could totally be it. I'm gonna say it's on the edge of a timpani because you know they like timpanis over there in England. I'm just
You're not wrong.
Reconstruction. The piano someone spilled juice into.
Enters the shop.
He couldn't. He had to get up behind her, right? He had to hit her on the head.
Yeah.
Mrs. Asher turns around to greet a customer.
Yep. Yep.
The murderer asks her for some
I just
tobacco.
always carry a
She
hammer.
turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her.
No,
He then places the ABC on the counter before
'Cause-
leaving.
No, we
the
knew that's
ABC
wrong.
was not found
Wait,
like
why?
that. We are not far from the solution,
Why would he
Hastings.
turn around?
Would you mind if we thought about it
Well,
a little
remember,
more?
we saw that snippet of him writing in the book.
Reconstruction failed. Fuck.
The killer enters the shop.
Okay, it lets us try again, so that's good. We know it. Advance, and then...
Mrs. Asher turns
Ask for
around to
something.
greet a customer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kia curses all the damn
murderer
time.
asks her
Damn
for
it,
some
Kia.
Someone hears her.
Damn it.
She turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her.
Okay, don't put it down. We gotta walk away. Turn around.
He then places the ABC
Oh.
upside down before leaving.
That's the dumbest. I'm
Everything
angry.
appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings.
I'm
That is
so
exactly
angry
what happened.
that put and turn around. You would assume turn around is walking away from the counter. Ass. Ass. Ass.
I mean, for me, I think that they're
Asher
both
has
talking
a
about the
strong
same
alibi,
thing,
and
which
we
is what I
don't
would
have
have
any
assumed.
other
But
suspect.
that's my brain.
But what was the point of this crime?
She had no debts.
Murder.
She gave Franz Asher money regularly. She wasn't owed money. Nobody stood to gain anything.
No doubt about it. The murderer is insane.
Oh, okay.
And I fear that we had not heard the last of him.
I hope you're wrong for once.
Yeah, let's go back to London. If we hurry,
To
we
London.
should catch the 7:02 train. Are you coming?
No, unfortunately, I have to talk with Andover police.
See you soon then.
Just noticed, like,
Are you coming, Hastings? Let's go home. There's nothing for us here.
Jap has an incredibly huge chest, or his jacket
Yeah.
is exceptionally loose.
I hate his jacket.
Well,
I'm
do you
sorry,
have
look
any
at the
idea about
alligator.
The killer's identity.
The crime was
yet.
committed by a man of medium height, with red hair and suspicious eyes. He has a slight limp on the right foot, and a wart just below his shoulder blade.
What?
Poirot.
Mon ami, what do you want? You fix upon me a look of dog-like devotion and demand of me a pronouncement à la Sherlock Holmes. Now for the truth. I do not know what the murderer looks like, nor where he lives, nor how to set hands upon him.
Oh,
What
he's
should
being
we
a
do
sassy
then?
bitch. Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Do not be so impatient, Hastings. The killer will manifest himself soon enough.
I thought I heard the postman. Maybe there's some news.
I would go and see.
I will be right back.
Well, I'm gonna walk around a room. Maybe.
You go poke the gator.
I'm gonna poke the gator.
Daily Flicker.
Flicker.
Wait a minute, I did not read that title right for a second on that
Battle
newspaper.
Over control of bank system.
What did you
What
read?
will the government do for money?
Imagine if the
Andover.
L and the I
Murder
were
of a
one letter.
tobacconist.
Okay, okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
If I could have a mod approve that in the chat, that would be super cool. Oh, I guess I could look at you. I'm not a mod.
No doubt about it. Hastings is going bored.
That's it?
No doubt about it. Hastings is going bored. No doubt about
Okay. I got modded. If I click out of the game, it go bye-bye. Ooh. Doesn't want me to look at the alligator, though. Can I look at it? I don't actually want to look at anything useful. Ooh!
it is not the right time.
The right time for what? Letter writing? I think it's interesting that this game has like these Japanese prints because of this era in Europe. They would have had a great fascination with Japan. So this is somebody did their homework and I love it. Can I just want to let me see the y'all doing all right? We did not solve a murder yet, but we know that it happened. BRB to get a drink. I just started the stream with 2 drinks because I care about y'all and I didn't want to walk away from you. But Silver, on the other hand, look what he did. Look what he did. Left us. Unable to talk to Gator. Was it the Gator? I mean, maybe. We know who the better streamer friend is. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm just saying. I just got a gift sub to another channel and now I have so many animal emotes. Holy shit. We got an Arin, a Simone, the little Chihuahua thing, and a Wilbur, and a sweet sheep babe, and more Simones. The yelling cat, Is that McSass? Who's the yelling cat? It is? Good, good, good. Oh my god. I love me some pet emotes. Interrogator that gator. Okay, I'm gonna click on things because I'm unsupervised. I wasn't gonna do it, y'all, but now here we are.
I have returned.
Andover, Hampshire, population 31,200 inhabitants.
Whew. Alright, I just kind of clicked around a little bit. And talked about the Japanese prince.
Edgar, I greatly approve of all of those emotes.
They're very good. I got 3 ego points because I looked in the mirror.
They're happy that they have working mirrors, and you know what? I'm happy for them too. We need to find out if there's a working toilet for Nita.
For the science. Oh.
Dear Mr. Poirot, well, what do you think? I believe that I won this round. The Andover affair went like clockwork, don't you feel?
What kind of sandwich, though?
The fun has only just started. I would like to draw your attention to Bexhill-on-Sea on the 25th of this month. We're having a crazy time. Best wishes, ABC.
How much you want to bet that ABC is not just a moniker?
The next crime will
like
be
the dude's
in
name
Bexhill.
is Anthony Brett Charles
We
or
must
something
warn
like
I will
that.
be
to
so...
Scotland Yard.
I'll be so
Did the
upset.
letter indicate anything that might help the police?
To be honest, I think we can already guess something about the next victim. But I need to think about it a little more.
Yeah, let's think about it. Can I touch this now?
Ooh.
Thinking.
Let us
thinking about
examine this
turkey.
more closely.
Oh, what do you want me to do?
Huh.
Dear Mr. Poirot, we're having a crazy time. Best wishes, ABC.
Oh.
Yeah, what about the eyes?
Oh, wait.
The 2 pages?
I don't know what's happening.
Is it not 2 pages?
Okay.
Is it X on the upper right?
Don't know.
Certain characters in the 2 letters may have similar defects.
So I
And the A.
Is the B weird? E is weird? We've been watching Archer and I just keep hearing shit ass in my head. Okay. The E is always up. Is that a thing? A is always
no.
falling.
I guess I don't understand what it's asking us to look
Let us
for.
examine the characters in this
This
word.
is weird. I'm just gonna click on stuff.
No.
No.
The W is not printed.
Okay, wait. The W.
Okay, it's having us look for
The W is not printed
all
properly.
of the W's are not printed properly.
Yeah.
The W is not printed properly.
And then we can click on the A.
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual.
And the eyes.
Yes, this I is weird. Let us examine the characters in this word.
Is the E not weird though?
Let us examine the characters in this word.
No,
Let
I don't
us
think
examine the characters in this.
so. What
Let
about
us
the other
examine
one?
the characters in this word.
Yeah, well, the W is weird.
No, this character does not appear to have. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual.
Can we hit back? Does that undo it?
Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. That's right. The A characters in the 2 letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my...
Okay. I just, like, I wish they had popped up what they were actually looking for at the
this
start.
I is weird. Yes, the I characters.
I thought it was
in
like
the
we
2
had to
letters
uncover,
do
like,
indeed have the same
you know,
defects.
4 or 5, like, misprints or something.
I have to find some other similar defects to confirm
So we
my
already know
theory.
the E's, or the W's, sorry.
W.
The W is not printed properly. Of course, the W characters in the 2 letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These 2 letters were written
I feel
with
like
the
we
same
could have
typewriter.
solved that part a long time ago. Thank you.
Both letters were written on the same typewriter and show the same characteristics.
I mean, they're from the same
You
person.
surprise
Why would
me,
we
Poirot.
think...
You usually ignore material proof.
But there is nothing usual about this case, Hastings. Nothing must be overlooked.
I have to switch my gamer
Let
posture.
us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. Ugh, our great brain cells. Hey there, Adna. Hello. Welcome on in. We're solving... What's special about the Andover murder? Letter announcing the... No. Theft is not a motive for the crime, which is true. The first victim was called.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
In the ABC book.
We're
solving
a moida with an impending moida on the horizon. What can we guess about the next victim? Letter announcing the Bexham crime. I would like to say that their name starts with a B. Baby. Okay, yeah. Our great brain cells.
So, Poirot, have you found something?
So, Poirot.
Oui, I believe so. But I am afraid it is not enough to stop the murderer. Let us go and see Chief Inspector Japp. I will explain there.
Let's go talk to Japp. Japp. Let me pick the alligator.
You can't click the alligator?
No, it's bullshit.
That is pretty bullshit.
And I can't click on the fake fruit either.
Are we sure it's fake?
No, because it won't let me click on it.
They got cookies too. What the hell? I want cookies.
No doubt about it. Hastings is going bored.
Okay.
What?
Yep.
What does that have to do with the thing next to him?
You didn't know? He's going bald.
I mean, that's fine. But
Worst game. 1 star. We can't. What's over here? Ooh, hiding the room. Another Japanese print. Good.
Yeah, if I remember right, I might be remembering this wrong, but if I remember right, like, Agatha Christie wrote Poirot as having studied with, oh, what is his name? But basically, like, a Japanese fictional detective as well.
Cool.
But not one that she wrote, like one historically that's...
I love
gotta
that.
look this up. I might be misremembering.
It may be time to go to Scotland Yard.
Okay. Let's go to Scotland Yard then.
To Scotland Yard, please.
What was the point?
Also very interesting because Poirot is actually pretty popular in Japan. Like, they made an anime.
Oh, Adna, Robot Space Ray thinks talking about the unclickable gator being a 1-star review of Agatha Christie's Murder Time. Not the game builder. If I'm reading that correctly. I just don't understand why it gives me such a large place to establish place, but doesn't let me play in the space. This is a poem by me just now.
Okay.
But like, what happened?
It's not the right time.
It's not the right. Okay, but like, why did you give me all this? But I can't. You don't even give me like, that's a good plant, or like, look at that kitty meow. You don't. Someone's smoking a cigarette up here. You don't even. I don't even get murmurs from that. Why? Why? Silver. Why? Why does the game do this to me?
They'll be fine, Chad. It'll take just a little bit, I promise. It is odd that it's an entire area with nothing to interact with, but what I bet is just like when we first got to the other murder, we'll go back out there and there'll be other stuff to do.
I'm gonna be mad about it.
Jap has invested a great deal in his career.
Metal board. Certificate. Little man. Oh, shooting trophy. My
Jap is
bad.
an investigator greatly respected by his peers.
Who's the murderer? Boop.
Like all hunters, Hastings has always been fascinated by weapons.
Because he's a murderer. Okay. Don't mind me just walking all around your office. Hey there, V.
Alice Asher was murdered in Andover. The ABC killer's first murder.
Hey, big
London.
Duff.
I
You can
really
say that,
like
right?
this city. One thing is certain, you never get bored here.
Hey, Loot Aaron. Hello. Welcome. Alright, alright, alright. Let's creep on his body language.
Jap appears to be snowed under.
His what?
I don't got that either.
What? Pile of papers. What do you want me to zoom in on? We are not cup of cold. What about this? That's a good move. Just have your phone off the hook. You can't.
Jap appears to already
can't
be
talk to
overloaded with
me.
work. My news is not going to
Unavailable.
improve matters. Bonjour, Chief Inspector. I am afraid we have some bad news. I have just received another letter signed ABC. The next crime will be on the 25th in Bexhill-on-Sea.
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
I have compared the two letters. There is no doubt about it.
I suppose you think he's going to carry out his threats.
I fear so.
Ugh, look at my 3 ego points.
Good
Crushing
God, Poirot.
it!
Bexhill is very busy at this time of year, and we have no idea who the next victim will be.
Bobby from Bexhill-on-Sea, whatever it's called. The killer attacks old ladies who run a shop.
We know the answer.
I suspect that the name of the second victim will start with B.
What on earth makes you think such a thing?
I thought about it when I saw the name Asher clearly written over the shop door of the unfortunate woman who was murdered in Andover last month. When I received a letter mentioning Bexhill, I deduced that the victim, like the town, might have been chosen by alphabetical order.
So it's an alphabet fiend.
An
I'm going to have a list
alphabet
drawn up of all the
fiend.
people whose name starts with
Those
B.
are the worst
I hope
kinds
there
of
aren't
demons.
Too many of them.
Bien, we should leave you to work, Chief Inspector.
Normally you have to
You have
solve
a
a
few
riddle
days to
in
prepare
alphabetical order.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
Poirot?
Chief Inspector Jap, your call does not bode well.
Indeed, we have just found the body of a young woman on the beach in Bexhill. An ABC was placed on the body.
We'll be there as soon as possible.
We told you this. We told you. Oh, look at us. We're traveling. We didn't do this before. Wow.
It's some Indiana Jones shit.
Fucking hell. We found a pool of the killer's blood. Gross. Mop it up. Now back to my hunch.
Bexhill is a delightful town.
Is it?
It would be nice to come back and visit.
I do not entirely agree. Walking at the beach damages my shoes, and it hurts my knee.
I
the
hear
years
you,
have not
Quigley.
spared you, my friend. It's the same for all of us.
That is exactly what I said to myself when I saw you back from your travels.
Poirot.
Do not be offended, Hastings. I can see Jap waiting for us. And from his face, I would say that things are not looking good.
It's like, don't be such a downer, Hastings, after he insulted him. Like, what?
Okay. Oh, we can... Okay, that's the car to leave, I guess, maybe?
Oh, he's down at the bottom.
Oh, that's the bod.
They murdered them at the at the beach. Oh,
Bexhill
God.
seems to be a pleasant little town.
Oh, yeah, so pleasant. Wow. Oh.
Those showers? What are those?
Modern bungalow. Oh.
The hell's a bungalow?
Victorian house. Boat. Ocean. Chairs. People. Sand. Flags. Bird? Oh. Oh, let me get this one part of the fucking... Hello? Seafront, you bastard. This game sometimes.
Bexhill,
apparently a bungalow's a house, but that's like barely half a room.
Although personally,
I had an apartment once that had like bungalows where it was kind of like a it was my one bougie apartment, and it just like had 4 posts, and then it had like curtains hanging, so it was just like a sequestered place around the pool. So it kind of looked like
I would say like I friggin' grew up in a 6 foot by 6 foot room, and I still think that's bigger than that thing.
Yeah, probably. Should, please walk over there and tell me now is not the time. Please. Please.
Get in the car and leave. Game over.
What are you doing, Poirot?
Oh my God.
Jap's waiting for us.
Why? Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just be like, not now, idiot?
Well, now wait a minute, Retro. You just complained about it giving you a big open space with nothing interactive.
Yes. But I clicked on the thing that it just, like, it should have just said the hand swat. It didn't have to go cut to black, then have a dude walk up to me, cut to black, and then be like, where are you going? Cut to black, back in control.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Give me
I got you.
Wait, I thought that was some buns dancing, but it's a curtain. Don't mind me. I'm like, I spy. Those bungalows are probably changing sheds for beach people. Yes, the beach people.
There is no doubt about it. Bexhill has one of the most beautiful beaches in the area.
You're sitting next to a pile of rocks, bro.
Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relatively indifferent to Mrs. Asher's murder, but a young woman's murder seems to be troubling him greatly.
That's it. You're not going to have me.
Hastings appears to be ill at ease.
I think he's the dingus.
He appeared to be relatively indifferent to Mrs. Asher's murder.
He got tired of solving
seems to be troubling
murders and decided to create them.
I mean, it's possible.
I fear that this case is far from being solved.
Come on, Poirot. You'll find the killer.
Come on, old chap.
But how many times will he kill before I do?
To be fair, the camera's showing us the worst angle to appreciate a beach. Truth. Ooh.
How do you do, gentlemen?
Chief Inspector?
I fear your admirer has struck again, Poirot. We haven't yet identified the victim, but it's a young woman, 20 to 25 years old. Death occurred last night between 11:30 and 1 o'clock, and we found an ABC guide on the body.
Was she pretty?
Come on, Poirot, that's rather out of place. It has no bearing on the murder.
Are you certain? For women, it is often the most important thing. It often decides their destiny.
The body hasn't been moved. You can see for yourself.
Has the press been informed?
I have questions
Not yet,
about
but
that
I'm
judgment
coming
call that
to.
he just made.
I haven't yet informed them about the presence of the ABC guide in Andover.
Nobody has reported a young woman
the
missing.
I like rude. What the hell?
Not for the
Sir?
moment.
Excuse?
No witnesses, I imagine.
Indeed. We've asked everybody who may have met a young
Like,
woman
I get
fitting
what
her
Christie was
description last
going
night
for with that
to come
line.
and see
I'm
us,
sure
but
that's actually from the book,
I
but
have little hope of gaining anything from it.
It's early days, Chief Inspector, and the news may not have spread around the town yet.
I hope you're right, Hastings.
I guess.
look at the body.
What body?
This hut is locked.
Oh, can I check all of them?
This hut is locked.
The body to your lower left?
Oh yeah. But these are these are. Oh, this.
This hut is locked.
Are the other two locked?
The padlock is locked.
I figure there's probably a key near the body, but what if something was open previous? This is gamer brain.
This hut is locked.
Can I
That
talk?
bird's suspicious.
It won't let me.
I like that you made him spin.
There is no doubt about it.
No, stop it. Sir, where
hope they
wait,
explain that
hold on.
line.
Where is he go? Why?
Okay, that's fine. We're here. Oh
was a
no,
great
she got
beauty.
strangled.
Strange that chap didn't notice it. These marks have been left by a rope or a braided cloth.
I wonder.
A braided silk belt. It may have belonged to the victim.
Oh yeah.
This key is too small to be one for a house. Without a doubt, it is for a padlock.
Is that for 6? Okay.
Oh, this
The
one's not
guide is
circled.
open at the page for the Bexhill train times.
Just because it's true doesn't mean it's not misogyny's fault.
I mean,
The young woman wasn't
Valid.
wearing shoes or a coat, and was not carrying a bag. That's strange.
no.
Either
I mean,
the
I'm sure that she
murderer
has
stole
one
her
of the
belongings, or she put
bungalows
them
and
somewhere
was on the
safe.
beach.
Maybe so that she could bath. A braided silk belt.
Oh, we got that. Okay, yeah. Wait, what?
A braided silk belt.
Silk belt. Fuck.
Apart from the marks on her neck, there are no signs of the struggle. She didn't manage to hit her assailant. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Oh boy, let's get our brain cells to work. How was the victim killed? Oh, I don't know. Sometimes, I go from like, this game is so fun, look at us go, to just being
The
angry.
poor child must have been strangled with this braided belt. Unfortunately,
She's a
in
child
the
now,
fabric,
20 to 25,
it
a
is
child.
unlikely that we will find any prints.
I
Let us now
mean,
try and get our brain
depends on
cells
his
to
age.
work.
How old is
Let's-
Poirot? Let's
We
find out.
gotta get our brain cells to work. What are the common points between the Andover and one? No struggle.
Yeah, that's. Hey, look at you.
Letter announcing the bank. So, I mean, I guess, but like, I feel like there's more significant things we could talk about than this.
So apparently Poirot started being a private detective at 60, and then dies at 130 in 1974 in the stories.
What? Why? Why was he? Why?
I don't know.
Okay,
I mean, we
Arthur-
could ask. I mean, Agatha Christie could have fit and rest right in the books, but she died.
Wait, the crime in the Andover books, the work of the same murderer.
Yeah. The letter.
But it doesn't like it.
No. Oh, okay. The press doesn't know. Oh, right. They didn't tell anybody that the book was released, so that's how they know it's the same person.
That's what I thought.
Because he knows something that's
She
not
shows
released.
the
to
usual signs of strangulation.
With a little luck, we'll find prints this time.
You are too optimistic, Hastings.
I hate his lips.
Too meticulous for that.
Who? R. Watson.
Yeah, Dingleberry McGee, man. I don't like walking in the sand. It's bad for my shoes.
I mean, that's not wrong.
Ugh. Thinking.
Sand is excessively abrasive and will destroy both leather and rubber.
We don't have any. We don't have any. We don't have a clue.
Ooh. You have a key, though.
A dual locking padlock. I need...
Oh. We need both. Wait. Is there anything on the key? Just 6. Okay. Huh.
Get me out of here.
Can we use the key?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Ooh, wait.
What? This is upside down.
Can you move this? Yeah, can you move it?
No.
Oh. You sure?
Oh, wait.
Wait, other way.
Oh, son of a...
The number is upside down. This is definitely at number 6.
715. This is stupid.
Oops. I'll be right back again.
No. Solving it. Let's go through a young woman's belongings.
It definitely was here that the victim left her belongings.
Sorry. Betty's first day at work. Mom is very proud of you. Elizabeth Bernard is... Oh, wait. Oh. Come back to me. Nothing. Good. I'm glad that we did that. Good.
The purse is full. Yet again, we can dismiss theft as the motive for the murder.
But what's in the purse?
Here is the watch she must have removed to prevent it from getting wet. A top brand lipstick.
Yeah, V.
She liked to take care of her appearance. As well as a photo of the victim with some company. It could be useful to me.
I don't understand.
Betty's first day at work. Mom is very...
Yeah.
So, the young lady did have a name starting with B. And she worked as a ginger cat, an establishment that must be slightly further along the beach.
The Ginger Cat. Honestly, I would work at a place called the Ginger Cat.
Jap has gone to the police.
Jap!
The victim has been identified and her family had reported her disappearance. She was called?
Elizabeth Barnard, mainly Betty. She worked as a ginger cat at the cafe slightly further along the beach.
I presume.
But Poirot, how on earth?
Never mind. Do you have her address?
Yes, she lived with her parents on the street leading to the beach, number 22. Shall we go?
You are far too impatient, Hastings. Let the poor people take in the news first. Let us go and visit the cafe where Betty worked.
Let's go have a drink there, old boy. Our gray juice doesn't need a
I'm back.
fixin'. Oh, good. We got her name.
Wait, why is Kia choking?
I don't know. I sang a song, but I don't remember it.
Okay.
But maybe that. I don't know. I'm just super funny.
I mean, these are true statements, but...
We're gonna... Hello?
Could it be the same buildings as on the victim's photo?
Silver said, this is stupid, and I almost choked on my food laughing.
I think that may have been a caption mistranslation.
Look at newspaper kiosk.
Ginger.
Ginger? Seaside. Some of this shit is so...
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hat was taken.
I sang the song, let's go through a young woman's belongings, and then I clicked on all of her shit.
I mean, it is a dead young woman's belongings.
Yes. I didn't
I don't know how that makes it any better, but...
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hat was taken.
Do we not want to walk over there, good sir?
Apparently the answer is no.
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hat was taken.
Hold on. It's alright, I promise. Okay.
I wonder. Yes.
Where did,
Bexhill is a pretty little seaside resort with elegant architecture. Although personally, I prefer more modern buildings. Bexhill is a pretty little seaside resort with elegant architecture.
Do we have any
Although personally, I prefer more modern buildings.
We do not.
That we need to do? No?
Do not at the moment.
Go back to the beach, then. Also, like, if we ever actually get stuck, there's a hint system in the game. We can always just use that.
I refuse.
There is no doubt about it.
We need to go to 22, which is where the family is. But if I click on anything, it's like...
22?
Let's see if we can...
there are numbers above the doors on the upper right.
Yeah. I'm gonna just see... Oh, wait.
Yeah, there's 22. It's right there. How can I see that and I'm going through video compression?
Oh, what is... I'm sorry. What is happening here? What is happening?
He's looking at the door. It's fine. He's looking at the wall. It's okay.
What?
You just click near the door. Remember, there's no like walk icons, so.
Yeah, but we're Sir?
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hat was taken.
Oh my god, what a workout.
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hat was taken.
It's definitely not on that side, right? You said it was supposed to be 22? Oh, maybe we need to go to the Ginger Cat.
Yeah, I was trying to get us over there, and it was like, no thank you. Go to the Ginger Cat. Yep. You won't let me go to the Ginger Cat, you ass.
Actually, no. So you see the opening space between the two cars?
Where the photo I found in the hat was taken.
I think that's the entrance.
Over here?
Yeah.
Over here.
I think so. Yeah, so walk back the way you were going before.
I will lose it.
Now, can we go that way? I could be wrong. It's entirely possible.
Let's fade to black.
Where are you going?
Okay.
You're quite...
Yep.
Yeah.
I had to run away.
Yep. It's all right.
I'll run.
We'll figure it out, Cole. I will say, like, normally in adventure games, so what you're doing with the mouse cursor is usually what they call, what is it, like, adverbs? Like, look at something, grab something, move somewhere. Normally, there is a move icon. Not just, hey, I'm going to use the same icon for looking and moving.
Well, the hand is usually, like, the interact thing, so, like, opening doors and stuff.
Yeah.
But...
So that's to go to that door, so...
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hat was taken.
You want us to go there.
Yep.
Oh wait, it's click and hold. That's what it was, remember?
The photo I found in the hat was taken.
It's been so long. It's click and hold to move. The reason why it's working the rest of the time is because we're clicking on things that he can go interact with.
My body is so full of low, constant, simmering rage.
Hey, we skipped through it this time. This is technically on us because we skipped through the introduction that explained that. I just remembered. Your door is on your upper right.
Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relatively indifferent to Mrs. Asher's murder, but a young woman's murder seems to be troubling him greatly.
Yeah.
I fear that this case is far from being solved.
Oh, look at them talking over their shoulders.
Poirot.
They didn't resituate, and I actually kind of like that.
Certes. But how many times will he kill before I do?
I got a box of ginger snaps in the kitchen. I should have grabbed that while I was in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah. You know what sounds really good?
I'll be with you in a minute, gentlemen.
Snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles are very good.
So, I'm just gonna.
You know what else is great about ginger snaps?
Click and hold all over the place.
Yes. Hello, nice lady.
I'm not holding down anymore and had let go. I was just.
I think it went. I think it went to the last thing that you released the mouse cursor on.
Sprouts has pumpkin spice ginger snaps, and I miss them. Ooh.
What a pity. I don't have any change to make it work.
Well, shit.
Oh, it's broken. I like her glasses and hairdo setup.
Something tells me that she's the owner of the ginger
Is it
cat.
because she's a woman of God with her cross necklace? Strict appearance. So I wasn't wrong. Stop moving. Zoom in on the... behind the counter.
This
you can now make
woman must be the
milkshakes?
owner of the ginger cat. It looks like something is bothering her.
How can I help you?
A hot chocolate and a tea for my friend, please.
Hell yeah.
I'll
Get
bring
that
it
hot
straight
chocolate.
away.
Both of these sound great.
You know, Poirot puts the biggest fucking thing of whipped cream on top. Also, I love this.
Yeah, that's really, looks like, what is it, peacock feathers?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I need
so what I was going to
time
say,
range during
the
which
greatest
Betty
thing about
was
ginger
working
snaps
alone.
is, 4 of them, 4 full-size ginger snaps is 1 serving, and it's still less calories than,
Where is
a
Betty?
friggin' chocolate chip cookie. And I will take a ginger snap over
Betty
a chocolate
worked
chip
from
cookie any day of
11
the week.
a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service? Betty worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service?
Not your cookies? What about your cookies? Oh. Yeah.
We'll get that freaking box of cookies if this keeps up. Anyway.
Oh.
These are the different waiting staff's bills. Which ones were written by Betty?
Oh, we're going to correlate to the check-in times to get the murder time. Okay. I got you now.
11 a.m.
We got to look at this handwriting signature. This is going to be fun. All right, so Betty is neat but long characters.
Mm-hmm. None of these.
Maybe that one?
This bill may have been written by Betty. There is probably another one.
So, see that P, all right? Who got 2 puddings?
Shh, we don't shame here. I'm gonna say this one.
Wrong. Maybe? Or the one table 2 hour 5. Oh wait, yes, because she'd probably be serving the same tables. So top row, 3rd from the left.
But the handwriting, I feel like, so different.
No, look at the three on that 3D on the right, and then 3D on the one that we've already selected.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
They're pretty close.
I guess the B's are okay. Okay, I would have failed this.
Betty wasn't serving on her own at these 2 times. Let's keep searching.
Wait, alone? Get me the hell out of here.
What were you saying?
So, we need it after 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one is... But these are both after 5 p.m.
Most probably a family. This bill may have been written by Betty.
Let me
There's
click
probably
on the
another
other
one.
ones.
No, something's not right.
This
Betty
one.
was alone at just 1.
Yeah, the one next to it.
Let me
Most
click
probably a
on-
single man. A whiskey lover. Maybe the murderer?
Maybe
This
the
bill
murderer?
may have been written by Betty. There is probably another one.
Get me out of here.
It's thinking about it.
Most probably a family.
Mm-hmm.
Betty served a family and a man on his own. A whiskey drinker. Maybe the murderer. This information will help me to progress.
Okay. I gotta change my gaming posture again.
What? Gentlemen, what are you doing?
Serving ourselves.
We are searching for
ma'am.
clues, mademoiselle. My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a detective, and this is Captain Hastings. Does Betty Barnard work here?
That is correct. She should have been here a while ago. Punctuality is the first rule of politeness.
I fear that Miss Barnard will not be coming today. She has just been found, dead, on the beach a few hundred meters from the cafe.
How awful. Poor young thing. What happened?
I'm shrimping so hard.
She
I
appears
feel.
to have been murdered.
This is most distressing. How this will affect my business, I shudder to think.
Bitch. Disrespectful.
What can you tell us about Miss Barnard?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Miss Barnard was my employee. Her private life was none of my business.
Because she was a woman of God.
You did know at least that she had a young man.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that is the more valid
This photo was found. Is this him?
Yes, that's him all right. But I haven't seen him for some time.
My ego points went up.
Oh, jeez, that
the second one was rough.
Problems between them?
I'm not on those sort of terms with my staff.
Look at my hand
now,
gesture.
Please excuse me, I have work to do.
Do you know?
The customer who ordered the whiskey might provide us more information. He may have been the last one to see Betty alive.
Why do you assume it was him?
It is an interesting idea, Hastings. Maybe he is a regular guest. What do you think, mademoiselle?
The
I
door
don't
jingle
think
jangled.
so. Our regular guests tend to order tea and cakes. At this time of the year, there are a lot of tourists about you never see again.
That's what I thought. Time to visit Betty's home.
Betty?
We know where it is. We couldn't go there before.
Well, let's see if we can get there. Let us see. Get me the hell out of here. Ooh!
This is a well-laid table. Nothing is out of place, and above all, no creases.
Oh yes, above all, no creases. If I saw a crease in a restaurant, I would flip my top. Just... and no creases. Not in my house. Hello, boys. Look what I can do. I'm a dandy Frenchman.
Oh, gosh. Wow, Steam, you are delayed. Steam just sent me a notification that a gift I sent to somebody was accepted.
Wow. Your shirt has a crease. Quick, before Retro sees. Watch out.
No worries, Igra. As a construct of code, I have no shirt. No.
It's true. I love a dandy Frenchman.
How do you do, mademoiselle? My name is Hercule Poirot.
I know you. You're that detective we hear all about.
Goodness, my delicate
I do not know
eyes.
if that is a compliment, but I will take it as one for now. You are Betty's sister, I believe?
Yes. My name is Megan.
Can we come in?
Please
do. Oh, right. They weren't sure who her identity was, so nobody knows that she's dead yet.
Hey, Megan. About your sis.
My parents are at the police station. I doubt they'll be up to speaking to you later.
Do not worry. We will not bother them.
But we will bother you.
Did you know your sister's plans for yesterday evening?
No. I arrived by train this morning. My parents called me in a panic when they discovered that Betty had disappeared. She went out last night, but she didn't tell them where she was going.
What was your last conversation about?
Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother brought her a pair. The very day it happened. She was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
Is this for the door, though? What is this?
Megan invited me to examine her sister's bedroom.
Yeah, I think it is.
I should take advantage of the opportunity.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna...
I'm going to say it's probably upstairs.
This gramophone is magnificent. It is a one-off, without a doubt.
Hey there, Arizona. Welcome on in. Good to see ya. Hope you had a good week.
Family photos and files.
Okay. Sir. Is she on a cell phone?
No, I don't think so.
Bro, this is a Wendy's.
What is she feeling at the moment?
She's kind of being a bit of a butt photo frame. I'm staring at your... What? Just...
Her eyes are a little bit crossed.
Hard stare.
So hard her eyes crossed.
Mr. Poirot, I don't like being stared at. If you have something to say, would you please say it to me?
The smudged eyeliner is a thing.
Yep.
Betty's older sister is not just sad. She's angry.
Polar bear. I could click on the polar bear. Polar bear tap.
He's looking at it. But that's all we get.
I got 3 ego points from staring at a polar bear, though. I feel pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. It rained last night, so it didn't feel hot at all today. That's nice. I would like it to rain a little bit more to cool off, for sure.
Did Betty go out often?
My sister wasn't a child, sir. She used to go out. She enjoyed films, dancing. She was a very good girl who didn't hang around with men. That's what they always say, no?
The pain is making you bitter, Mademoiselle Barnard.
I'm not interested in your compassion, Mr. Poirot.
Très bien, mademoiselle. Could you at least tell me a little about Betty's young man?
His name is Donald Fraser, a very nice young man. Oh, excuse me, I have to answer that.
But of course.
Betty's room is opposite the stairs on the 1st floor. Feel free to take a look if you think it might be useful.
Let's go to there.
This young woman is far too clever not to have anything else for us.
Do you think she's hiding something?
That is what I'm trying to find out.
Surely you don't think she did it?
I did not say anything of the sort. But young women always ruin your judgment, Hastings. Who knows? Maybe Megan was jealous of her attractive young sister.
I see. She may have had her sights on the inheritance.
Yes.
Or maybe she was in love with Donald Fraser.
Oh.
We have to study all scenarios, even the most unlikely. But I doubt that Mr. and Mrs. Barnard are rich enough to justify murder.
Okay.
While I try and get Miss Barnard to talk, I would like you to try and find Donald Fraser. It should be easy to find the estate agents where he works. Bring him to the Ginger Cat. I would like to talk with him before the chief inspector finds him.
I like that he kind of wiggles his nose and his mustache when he talks.
That is a very, very Poirot character trait. If you ever go watch the old BBC-made films around it, they do their best to replicate that because it is a thing from the books.
Cool. Oh.
It looks like Betty was also
She was a streamer.
Lover, the same as her family.
Oh.
No, she was the singer.
We are very astute. See these 3 items?
Without a doubt, Betty used to sing.
Success. Really good at observing. Okay.
Someone ask her chat who murdered her.
A box of new stockings. It looks like Betty has a very busy life.
Ross face. I'm gonna leave now.
Betty liked.
Did she know about?
Being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited.
I'm never sharing anything with you people again.
I think Vicarian's implying we just witnessed a murder. In the chat.
Potentially.
Oh my god. Oh, what's this?
A record sleeve with an handwritten title. Betty must have recorded the demo. I'd be interested to hear it.
I would. That's weird. Like, you find a murderer and then you're like, oh, I would like to hear her voice now. No, sir.
Something on this clock bothers me.
Is it this thing that's sticking out on the side? Is it this?
Strange. A sheet of paper is blocked in the clock.
Ooh.
What's up at the top of the clock?
What
oh god.
Oh, puzz juice
I
time.
don't think it serves to turn hands.
This looks like hell.
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
If only we had a hammer. Okay.
Not yet then. Or no, I think we need to do that.
Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I bet you those move things.
Okay, I just turned... I'm gonna turn them all... Oh, this one doesn't want to move. That one doesn't move yet, so that's sick.
Look like anything moved in there.
Could the screw be slightly...
Hey.
Could the screw be slightly...
There we go.
Okay.
What
that didn't feel good.
Chucked it out of there. Problems with 3D games and perspectives.
Okay, that one doesn't move. Currently.
No.
But, nope, okay, nope, okay. Okay. Okay.
No. Alright, so does that let us move anything up top?
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
Oh.
The lower right one.
Oh.
Aha.
Okay. I don't know how that does anything.
The top right one? I think if you move it to the right, they'll mirror each side. Can we do anything now? Alright, so there's a... I think it's just a click, yeah. All in?
I'm really wanting... Oh!
Ooh, what is...
This
what?
metal disc is stuck. This metal disc is stuck. This wooden panel is blocked. I can't open it.
Did we do anything with the front?
Mm-mm.
Because those gears are going to be from the clock, right? Ooh. Okay, so the clock's at midnight. Oh wait. Go back to where the leg was. It looked different. Where the leg that we tore out was?
This one?
So the thing popped out, right?
Yeah, I can't move it now.
There. Sorry. No. The thing that popped out on the side. It was on the other side.
This wooden panel is blocked. I can't open it.
Can we do anything with the top?
Oh.
This leg is not well attached.
Yeah.
Rip it off, bitch.
Good. It should be possible to open the wooden panel. Look, a key.
Mm-hmm.
And then a 5 and a 3.
This could be useful.
Okay.
I'm taking notes. 5 dots, 3 dots. Red dots, blue dots. No. Ooh.
The central cog is blocked.
Okay. But it's also the center cog. Because it's not this guy. Yeah. So that's the center, but we need to move this bitch. Okay. None of that was intuitive.
Wait. Go back. How many? I wrote down 3 and 5. I don't think that's right. Hold on.
5, 3.
It's like
4.
3, 1, 2, and 2. Okay.
This metal disc is stuck.
Is it stuck? Is it? Okay. Okay. Just checking to see if...
I think... Wait, you tell me how much guidance you want here, but I think I get that clue. So 3 positions on these, right?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So the top one should be all the way to the right. That one should be in the middle, and the bottom 2 should be all the way. Nope.
Is this one in the middle though?
Oh no, you're right. You're right. Yep. And then the bottom 2 should both be in the middle.
That's what I was just trying to do, and then I couldn't remember what they were.
E?
Ah.
Hey. Buzz juice.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
All day.
I'm gonna say
something clicked
people
on the
seem to
front
leave
of
an
the clock.
awful lot of numbers of like solutions etched into the side of wood in this game. Also, who the hell designed this clock?
This could be useful.
This could be useful.
Betty, I enjoyed a wonderful evening in your company, and I hope that we will see each other again very soon. D. My dearest Betty, I know that your art is already spoken for, but you are the most beautiful dancer I have ever had the pleasure of meeting, and I am impatient to see you again. Adrian.
Okay. I'm sorry if you heard my throat sounds from swallowing things.
This small key should be useful to me.
Ooh, yeah, let's go through more of her shit.
Medicine to prevent voice loss. Did Betty have problems with her voice?
Damn it, Edgar. Hey, May. Hey, May. Oh, she's sleeping.
Oh.
Oh, Edgar loves you. It was very important.
I can't redeem it. Edgar, put the cooldown on for an hour.
I did put the cooldown.
Oh no.
Let's see. So, we didn't look at the dresses because I was like, that's clearly very important.
Looking at all the clothes
sorry, not sorry.
Took out, Betty
Yeah, don't apologize. Mayday's your guy's pet.
Yeah.
Maybe
part of your family.
I did wake her up. I like caressed her muzzle and she was like, oh. She's
it's pet's time.
Yeah. We gotta listen to the voice recording, which...
A record sleeve with an handwritten title.
How do...
Betty must have recorded the demo.
Did we read the note?
I'd be interested to hear it.
I don't know.
We got some big old green stuff lit up.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Not helpful. Listen to Betty's record.
Listen
Yes,
to
we.
Betty's
Oh, because the
yeah.
thing's downstairs. But
record
but do I have it in my inventory, baby?
A record
Can I have it?
With an handwritten title.
Do we just go
Betty
down
must
and,
have
touch
recorded the
and
demo.
click on the gramophone?
That seems too
Again,
easy somehow.
counterintuitive. Not how I would design it, but
who's to say? Who's to say? Do we get to hear it? Oh, puzzies.
oh boy. Thinking. Oh,
Okay.
we have the key.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let's whip this bad boy around. We got some...
Hello.
What is this? What are you? Poke.
I cannot open it. It looks like the mechanism is...
Okay, yeah. The mechanism is being blocked. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, no,
What?
Wait. There's a thing on the top.
Okay. Okay. Gib.
D.
Gib. Okay. Oh!
Math.
So, what is this mechanism? I need a clue to help me make it work.
I mean, I can do some math.
Oh, okay, cool. So
Oh
this-
no.
Okay, so that...
Okay, let's go back. I don't think we have the information for this yet.
Fucking hell. Okay.
We're gonna learn this is the same reality as the Room series.
Let us see. What is this cupboard hiding?
Let us see. Ooh! Oh, no.
Oh boy! All right, hold on. 1 + 1 + 1. Fucking hell. So
Okay.
top is 1. All right, hold on. I am taking a snapshot.
Oh, that's smart.
So the numbers on the right, you see those?
This is a good question. Wait, why is Poirot not investigating who's producing all these artisanal puzzle safes? This is a good question. Oh, Adnan, thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the fireworks.
Okay. So upside down button
Yes, they are in
is
Secret
1.
Crush. They are.
Right side up is button 2.
I think these are tiny rests.
I think those are rests. Yeah, I think those are rests.
And these this is
I
a
don't remember
squiggle.
I don't remember what that's supposed to be. That's a 4, that's an 8, that's a 16, that's a 32. Okay, so 2 + 2, we know what that is. 4 divided by 4.
4, 4.
But what is the math equation we're trying to get to, I guess is the question. Maybe we don't know that yet. Maybe we need to play... Oh, wait. What's Betty's... There was a number on Betty's record.
Yes. But if... So I think the rest didn't move, like where it said the equal sign. So if we
we could check that. Because if that's the case, then it would be 1 + 1 + 2. Because if the rest was the equals that, 1 + 1 + 2 is 4.
Yes, I believe so. But hold on.
We can go look. I've got a screenshot of this entire map. So.
Okay. And then 7.
And Egra, unfortunately, to answer your question, much better than it should be. Despite the fact that I do not listen to music recreationally, I was forced into learning about 5 different instruments as a child.
Oh, fun. That's healthy.
So yeah.
There's bound to be a
Yep, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, so this doesn't move.
So yeah, so 2 down buttons and 1 up button. And that's it.
But wait, hold on. Let me...
Are you sure we can't move that last one?
Yes. But let me okay.
In 1 + 1 + 1 +...
This is a 4th, but 4, 4. Hold on.
+1 is 4. Hey, Edgar. Clarinet buddies.
I'm just...
I played piano, violin, viola, clarinet, some guitar.
There is bound to be a...
Yeah, we got the clue. All right.
I heard the sound of a
what was your
mechanism
equation?
So this is a 4th, right? And then these were just
An
like
8 and 2/16.
in 2/16, yeah. Who could pick up an instrument and figure it out? Yeah. So I took piano lessons, and then I pretty much taught myself guitar, and then I can just like fiddle with things. But I've always wanted to learn the upright
piano is really good
bass.
for just teaching you how to read music in general.
I haven't read music in a long time, so it would take me some time. But I can play Ode to Joy laying on the floor with the piano above me, so that's a fun little party trick. And 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton, because that song is amazing and I don't care who knows it.
I want you to explain to me the equation that you did to solve that, because 32 does not equal to 4.
So, but if we are in 4/4, right? 4/4, 4/4 time? Is that the...
Yeah.
So we're 4/4, so we need to get to there. But if we have a 4th, so that's 4 notes. But then I put, what was it? An 8?
You put 8
and 2/16. So 2/16 is an 8th. I don't know, bud. I don't know.
You got it. Your brain got it. I still don't see how you got the solution. So you are the smarter person.
So like 16th.
Because I mean the plus doesn't make any sense to me. Like that's what I'm not getting.
Because if it was the 8th and 2/16,
it's going up. Yeah. I'm seeing it now. It's the pluses are throwing me off, but basically you're following the paths here. I see it now.
Yeah, so I think like for people who don't read music, this might be helpful, but bundling this to get to here.
Yep. You heard it here, chat.
I'm a genius.
They are definitely better at this than me.
My brain hurts. Yeah. So we heard a clickerino.
Two things that Kia are not able to deal with: music and math. Ooh, wait, what is down here?
This is what opened. But we don't know. I'm not touching that in the
I bet you it's the record 78.
That doesn't work. I must.
You ass.
Look at the record. Look at the record.
78T. Yeah.
78T.
Okay, we'll just do that now.
Ooh.
Oh, come on. Oh, you butthole.
I bet you can just click.
Yeah, but I hit the bottom of my screen, and it's like, nope.
I just have to put the record on the gramophone and start it.
Who puts a lock like this on a gramophone? Someone who hates music.
It looks like something goes
yes,
in here.
let me put the thing in there. Boop. Okay. Can I go up here now? Let me back up. Let me rotate. Let me click on there.
I think you can just drag the record.
Oh God.
That doesn't work.
Whoa! Fuck you, Hercule.
That doesn't work.
What is it looking for?
That doesn't work.
Yeah. Forgotten a step. What have we forgotten? Do we need to... Ooh.
Oh, we got... Okay.
It unlocks the needle. Okay, I got it. Now we can back out.
I'm now just angry.
No, yep. We're good. Go back, unlock the needle, crank the crank, blah, 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 blah.
Boop. Oh, let me back up again. Sorry, let me back up again. Ass.
Turn the crank. Now you can push the button.
Oh, Donald. We're in the middle of recording.
Sorry, Betty, but it's not wise. The doctor said you should rest your voice.
That's a Scottish accent. I don't know if it's the one I would go with.
Betty was such a good singer.
It's
Let me at. Oh wait.
Did she have any?
I don't think you would press a vinyl of an interruption.
She had to be
whatever.
careful with her voice.
Yep.
Of course, she didn't follow the doctor's advice. If Don didn't insist...
It's the doctor. Everyone had to go to the voice thing. It's the doctor in London who's murdering people.
Got a good point. But how the hell did she get the record? The recording stuff's in her room. Does she have a record mint in her room? Like what?
We're too smart. We're too smart. Wait, we have a clip? What's the clip?
It looks like this woman is single.
Who's clipping?
But she has feelings for someone.
No, I'm not. I was about to Google if ABC Murders and Doctor was the... We'll find out.
It's the cabbage lady.
She's looking so intensely at this photo. But is it really a sister that she's studying in this manner?
You like that obviously not put on Scottish accent a lot.
Yeah.
They made the perfect couple, am I correct?
Yes, in a way. She was pretty and he...
Well?
He's a bright man, with a promising career ahead of him.
Mm-hmm.
He would have made Betty a good husband. He was always attentive and generous. Oh, a true gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
I hear a note of envy in your voice.
You must have heard wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Cabbage murder romance. My favorite kind of romances. Okay. So... He cared for her.
I think it's the first one. Yeah.
Donald appeared to be very much in love with your sister.
Yes, he was mad about her.
Mad, you say? Being madly in love can often be destructive, and Mr. Fraser was known for being jealous, I believe.
No more than average. Men are always slightly possessive.
Nope.
Especially when they are with a pretty woman.
We all like toxic behavior, don't we? I don't know which, like, since when we click on it, we don't know what exactly he's saying. This makes this hard. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say go with your gut.
I feel like she's covering for him.
Okay.
You are a poor liar, Mademoiselle Bernard.
Excuse me, Mr. Poirot, but I do not see why you are interested in our humble little crime.
It would appear that your sister's murder is the second in a series that we have to stop as quickly as possible. The first was in Andover, and the same as your sister, the murderer sent me a letter informing me that a crime would be committed in that town. Now can I count on your honesty?
Yes, you have my confidence, Mr. Poirot. Don is a quiet and sensitive young man. Slightly reserved, too. And as is often the case with reserved people, when he flew into a temper, he completely lost control. He could be so violent. Betty was frightened.
And when was this?
The first time was about a year ago. But
We're
they
gonna find out
rowed more
this
recently.
dude is murdering
Donald found
victims
out that
of, like,
Betty had
domestic
lied
abuse?
to him. She said she was going out with a girlfriend, but she went out for dinner with a married man. It was an awful scene. She told him that until they were married, she was free to go with whoever she pleased. Donald turned quite pale and started shaking and kept saying one day.
Well?
He'd commit murder.
Oh. Well. I think the second one is going to get you a more honest answer.
So you were afraid that he would become our main suspect. I know that Fraser was jealous, but I wonder why you feel the need to protect him.
Exactly. Had you not told me about the case, I would never have dared to tell you about this little matter. Don loved Betty with all his heart. I can't imagine for one instant that he would hurt her.
Very good, Mademoiselle Bernard. Thank you for your help.
Fraser is at the Ginger Cat. The police haven't spoken to him, but they want to.
Très bien, Hastings. Let's see him now. Au revoir, mademoiselle. My deepest condolences to your parents.
But not to you.
Of course, Mr. Poirot. And don't be too hard on Don. He's more fragile than he looks.
Are you gonna run off with him now, madam?
Let us now try and get our brains.
Oh, wait. What about our... Thank you. Thank you for just populating it for us.
And to fucking... No. Sorry. For those that don't know, there's a ProZD shipping skit where he makes fun of people that are shipping characters that are seen together. And he's like, they fucking... It's very good. You should see it.
I sometimes, when I need a good comfort video, I'll watch him rank all of the Animal Crossing characters, because
with his himself or with his mother, because they're both great.
Oh no, I haven't seen the one with his mom, but I love the one with him because he starts off pretty good, and he's just like, yeah, he's like S tier, love it, and after a while he's like, I don't know, it's another fucking dog. Like, just it's so many. He's like, I don't know, he's like B, whatever.
Dongwan Cho.
Okay. What had Betty planned to do with her evening?
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's...
I guess... This game just makes up its own rules.
Well, no, but I just mean, like, if you're engaged to marry, unless you're in a mutually open relationship, I don't know that that's okay.
She just does what she wants, you know?
Did Betty know her assailant? I bet you it's the restaurant receipt. No.
The man seduced Betty before taking her to the beach. Where I feel like we are assuming things.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Oh, please. Let's get our brain cells working.
We need to remember to keep doing these as we go through so they're not rapid fire.
What if...
Could be that. Oh. Go to the... That one?
This one?
The third one.
But why would... Okay.
Sure.
I mean...
Yeah. No? Not only was she fucking the man that she loved, she was fucking other men.
Fucking fuck, you know?
I mean, again, hey,
we have
it's
more.
her life, but...
Oh, we haven't talked to him yet. Okay. Let's question Donald Fraser Crane.
I wonder if it's actually... I wonder if it's Donald, because he's Scottish.
I'm gonna call him Fraser Crane, because we're Quigley Quickstep.
You've seen Fraser, Hastings. What is your feeling?
He's a big chap. Fragile isn't exactly the word that springs to mind. I talked to his landlady before seeing him. She went to bed at 11. Fraser wasn't home yet.
Fraser.
Bien. Megan Barnard said he is a reserved character, but with a nasty temper. We will see if this is the case.
Okay, let's speed run this bad boy. We've done a lot. We've done so much.
I mean, we
sleuthery-ness.
one murder already, and we were about to finish investigating another one.
Yeah. You've received a new thumbnails. Gross. Sir, can you go to the door, please and thank you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It's a murder.
Failing vomit. Not that big.
10 ego points. Let's talk to this bitch.
How do you do, Mr. Fraser?
You're Hercule Poirot. Mr. Hastings said you wanted to speak to me.
Yes. I know
His
that
eyes
may
are
not be
huge.
at the right time, but
It's
I
not
would
that
like to
big.
ask you a few questions.
In
This
fact, I
man
think he might be
looks
smaller
suspicious.
than Hastings.
What do you want me to look at?
Closed hands is my bet.
Leave me alone.
No. Oh, he's almost all the way through the bottle?
White Horse Whiskey. Oh, he
Donald
visited
Fraser
Betty.
is in a terrible state, as if he hadn't slept all night. And he's drinking White Horse.
Retro.
Leave me alone.
What?
Could I ask you to unshare and reshare?
Yeah. Oh, stop streaming. You got it?
Game capture.
What?
For your desktop.
It's because I would love to do it, but when you do the jostling back and forth, it wouldn't always bring it back up. Because
Gotcha.
the game minimizes, it would just go black. I don't know what... This game's very sensitive.
Yes, that's a true statement.
Boop. Don't you all want to see my icons?
I mean, I like your background.
Thank you. Alright, let's talk to this ass.
Tell me that it's a mistake. That Betty isn't dead.
Sadly, Your lady friend has
The
been
accent
murdered,
sounds
Mr.
much
Fraser.
better than it did on the record.
Oh, Betty, if only you'd listened.
I feel like we
maybe
know.
the bottom one?
Yeah.
If she had listened to you, she would still be alive. Should I take that to be a confession?
Ooh.
With that sort of thinking, you must send a lot of innocent men to prison. Under different circumstances, I might even find you amusing, sir.
It's no time for amusement, Mr. Fraser. It is time to find your fiance's killer. Did you know what her plans were for the evening?
She said she was having dinner with her sister.
Yet, Megan only returned to Bexhill this morning, Mr. Fraser.
I didn't know.
Right. May I ask you what you were doing yesterday evening?
I spent the evening working.
Your colleagues can confirm this?
No, I often take work home with me.
Therefore, you have no alibi, Mr. Fraser?
That's right. But that doesn't make me a murderer, Mr. Poirot. I would like you to leave now, please.
Why don't we talk about the whiskey in front of him?
Ah, I knew I'd find you here, Poirot. I thought the victim's young man was here.
Yes, he's all yours, Chief Inspector. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Oh, yes, let's get our brain cells to work. Okay, did Donald have a motive? She used to go out a great deal.
Yeah.
Seems like... I don't always love what these options are.
Yeah. Like, I get it once they get put together, but the descriptions of them are not great.
Mm-hmm. And then we just get stuck here.
Maybe the, that one?
Mm-hmm. Maybe he's just part of the ABC. Oh, there was a weird glass thing over here.
What?
One clue's available. I want a trophy.
Congratulations on your trophy.
Thank you. Thank you. Return to the crime scene. Where are you going?
No need to insist. I will certainly have the opportunity.
Why
to
would you
question him
walk
again.
all the way over there, you dingleberry? Oh, just go behind the counter. What?
I mean, the counter is pretty
I don't
open.
want this young man here. Be quick and do what you must.
All right. Pulls out a gun.
Jesus, this fucking game.
I am interested. Like I mean, there are some mechanical things.
Fraser
that
doesn't
are
have an
problems.
alibi, and he's extremely jealous.
You are very skilled at summing up.
And yet you haven't
Oh my
asked Jack
God.
to arrest him.
It is too soon. But I agree. Without the letters announcing the crimes, Fraser would already be behind bars. Bon, I think we have enough elements. Let's reconstruct the events at the scene of the crime.
Reconstruction.
All right.
I can't imagine how the murderer wasn't seen, though. Surely she must have struggled.
Let us try and imagine the scene. The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand. Both of them walk
Have a
slowly
good one,
to
Tails.
number
Thanks for
5.
hanging out. Wait.
She changed?
Yeah.
Miss Betty enters the hut.
Oh, wait, it's 5. It's wrong.
No. It wasn't hut number 5. Let us think again, mon cher.
God, fuck.
Oh.
I assume she would walk forward still.
The killer
the
and
fucking
the victim are
advance.
walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and
You
carries her
click past
shoes
their
in her hand.
text.
Both of them walk
No.
slowly
No.
to hut number 5.
We live in this hail. Advance.
But hey,
Both of them walk
Kellers are
slowly
back.
to hut number 6. Miss Betty enters the hut. She leaves without her belongings. Then she hides a code.
We don't know.
I'm saying advance.
Yeah.
They keep walking. Then she removes her belt.
The murderer moves behind her and then attacks her by surprise. The body falls, lifeless, on the sand.
Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Okay.
We did it. How unsatisfying. Maybe I missed it, but why would she remove her belt?
Without the ABC, we might have
If
suspected
it is what I
Mr.
think it is,
Asher
it's
and
because of
Mr.
the type
Fraser.
of dress it is on the
But by
beach. It
finding
also
his
becomes
crimes,
somewhat
the
of a
murderer is making
sundress.
sure he's accused. In a way, it is very generous of him.
Generous? The murderer seduced Betty in order to lure her to the beach and kill her.
Indeed, the young woman was certainly careless, but not stupid enough to follow a stranger.
What are you planning to do, Poirot?
Return to London, mon cher Hastings.
I love to go to murders and not solve them so more people can get murdered.
I mean, he did technically solve it. He knows how she died. And technically who did it, just not their name.
I love the negging of the murder victims. She's not stupid, but she did get murdered. "10 ego points. Yes, we didn't do shit."
Right, back to London. There is nothing more for
I
us to do
agree with
here.
that on Secret Crush. I
I'm
can't
coming,
answer that.
Poirot. According to the guide, the next train departs shortly.
Excuse me.
Right, back to London. There is nothing more for us to do here.
Jap has decided to reveal details to the press. The alphabet murder is now famous.
It is not a bad
Jap,
idea.
what are you doing?
The more people who know, the
No.
greater our chances of finding out something of interest.
Pretty sure that's what he wants.
Poirot, I have a bad feeling.
Do y'all not just surveillance outside of your...
Poor Mr. Poirot, not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you? Rather past your prime, perhaps. Let us see if you can do any better this time. This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It's a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC. Good hunting. Did you hear that, Poirot? The murderer seems to be taking it all as a game, a challenge.
No shit.
He will strike on 30th in Churston. We must warn Scotland Yard.
Let's go with what the date is.
By the way, Hastings, what day is it?
Well, looking at the calendar, it's the 30th. No time to lose. We must prepare our suitcases for Churston.
For
Monsieur,
Churston.
it is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately.
Didn't account for postal delays. So, it's been 2 hours.
Yes.
Do you want to keep going?
I think we are at a good spot to rest post second murder. I'm gonna call
Sure.
Scotland Yard though, because that seems
Hello,
important.
chap. We
Hello,
received a new
chap.
letter from ABC in the 10 o'clock post.
Where and when?
In Cheston. Today.
Today? I'll inform the population immediately.
I'll check the train times. Call me back.
How do we prepare though? Can I click on the alligator yet?
Hastings, what you are
See,
doing is an
at this
absolute
point-
disaster. That is no way to pack suitcases.
Oh no, is this a puzzle though?
Heavens, we must hurry. We have to get to Churston before the murder.
We gotta pack better.
It's a puzzle. We should at least do the puzzle.
Yeah.
Hastings' order and method are always necessary, regardless of the circumstances.
Okay, okay. I'll let you pack them.
Oozle?
Or the same. It
What is
really
this?
is a disgrace to leave your belongings in such a mess.
Protected bottles. This is not a puzzle.
It was not a puzzle.
I would like a puzzle, please.
Voila.
One
It
X
only
puzzle.
took a minute.
Well, it did it for me. I should have specified unsolved puzzle.
Poirot, you were right. I've just consulted the ABC guide. There's no hurry. The next train doesn't leave till 11:45.
You see, there is no need to hurry. We will not be in Churston until tomorrow morning. After the murder.
And
But
we're
why has the
content with
murderer warned
that.
us so late? It's not what he usually does. Did he do it on purpose?
Very good question, Hastings. We should also compare the letter we have
That's
just
awesome,
received
Agra.
with the other two. Although I have very little doubt about what we will find.
I think this is a good stopping.
Yes, I'm gonna stop poking at things, and I'm going to yeet ourselves over yonder. Hello.
See, if this was me, we
Mhm.
found two. What apparently an ABC guide is a train schedule at both murders. I would immediately go to the train station and get a name of all the tickets that were sold and compare if there's any same names at both of them.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah.
I guess I don't know, like maybe back then in London you didn't like register for a train ticket, right? You just paid and you got a ticket.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Ow.
That's all right. I'm interested in the actual mystery, although some of the technical items in the game itself is a little bit. I wish I'd remembered that you click and held to walk earlier.
Yeah.
That
I
would've
just
been-
clicked a lot. It's fine though. We did it. I am intrigued by it though. Having this be like the first mystery adventure situation really that I'm doing. I feel pretty good.
Yeah, I think you've been doing great.
Do I have any fake mustaches to wiggle on screen?
Do you
No.
want to? Should we get fake mustaches? I could find something you could put over my interface.
I don't, but I have this. But I don't know how to put over my eye. Oh, wait. Does this help? Oh no.
Sure.
Oh no. This good? This is hard to do. Do I look good?
Ask Edgar.